What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Before I get into today's video, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Well, let's get into the topic of today's video. Ever since I built this car, I've gotten plenty of questions regarding this car. Questions such as, Derek, what are your wheel specs? Derek, what wide body kit is that? What wing is that? Oh my god, what suspension are you on? What body kit is that? What front lip is that? You don't have to worry, because today I will be answering all of your questions. But before I can do that, you need to go down and hit subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. And I'm even gonna tell you how much I spent on this build in total, listing out all the parts that I bought and how much I got them for. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this build. All right, let's start out with the car itself. This is a 2016 Scion FRS. I bought this car with 18,000 miles from the dealership for about 22,000 before taxes. So base price, 22,000. Up next is the most noticeable thing on my car, which is my wide body. So if you guys look at this wide body, you won't be able to find it on the internet because I put together two kits. The first kit being a Rallybacker V2 16-piece. So from here all the way back is Rallybacker. And as you can see, there's no bolts or anything. The kit has hidden hardware, so what that means is there are bolts running into the wide body kit and then panel bonded over, so you don't see it. It's seamless, and I can still pull it on and off. If you look very carefully, it's not quite molded, but everyone thinks it is because the fitment is awesome. In addition to the Rallybacker V2 wide body kit, I have the Stance Nation Aim Gain front end. This has to be my most asked question because people can't seem to find the front end online. Well, that's because they don't sell it separately. I've contacted Aim Gain, I've contacted Elvis, the owner of Stance Nation, and no one sells the front end separately. How I was able to buy this front end was I was lucky enough to find a local seller that was selling his kit, and I gave him an offer for the front end, and he just happened to take my offer. I lucked out. I'm not sure if anyone else is able to get it. In addition to the Stance Nation Aim Gain front end, you need this 2017 GT86 bumper, which I have right there, along with the fog light inserts and the grille. And to finish off the kit, I have two things that I bought from Rallybacker. The first thing is this duckbill right here. This is a Rallybacker duckbill. It's probably the most aggressive duckbill you can get. I couldn't find anything more aggressive than this. Look how far it sticks out. A1 stick sauce. Beautiful job, Rallybacker. You killed it on this one. In addition to the duckbill, I have this diffuser right here. This diffuser is from Rallybacker, although people don't believe me because this part right here perfectly fits the fourth brake light. And if you look at the photos from Rallybacker, it doesn't come out with this triangle thing. That is because I had this custom molded so that this triangle piece would be here. So the Rallybacker kit was about $2,600 shipped. The spoiler was about $500. The diffuser was also $500. The front end was a bit pricey. So the front bumper setup I got for about $400 to $500. I'm not sure what it is. Let's just say $500 for now. And the Aim Gain front end I got for about $1,000 plus all the body work I had to get done in order to make it flow seamlessly with the Rallybacker kit. The next body part that's on my car that people always ask about is the hood. So this is a Cybon VS carbon fiber hood. Yes, it's carbon, and I got it painted. To me, I hate the look of a carbon hood on a car. I think it makes it so the car doesn't flow very well, which is why I got it paint matched. Okay, moving on to the last piece of my front end, which is my headlights. These are just regular VLAN headlights that I got for about 400 bucks. I'm running an LED bulb kit in it because the visibility is terrible. With the bulb kit, it is still terrible because it is VLAN. We don't really have any other options besides OEM BRZs, and they're super hard to come by, and when you do find them, they're very expensive. So those were about $400. The hood cost me about, I want to say $950. So it is very pricey, but for carbon fiber, that's actually a really good deal because it fits great. Even gaps on both sides. And I haven't really had an issue with it. I haven't installed hood latches or anything, and it's been fine and a-okay. Now let's move on to my wheel setup. The wheels I am currently running are Workmeister's S1 3-piece. These wheels were built by Sensei 6. It took like 6 months for it to come in because they have to come in from Japan and then they have to disassemble it, powder coat it and everything. Let me get into the specs of my wheels. The fronts are 18 by 11 -16 and the rears are 18 by 12.5 -36. And as you can see, these aren't just the regular polish finish. The lip is a fully high polish finish, and then the face is a transparent copper powder coat. And the powder coat, Sensei did a very nice job. People think it's copper plated, but it's actually powder coat. And so if you guys need wheels, hit them up. I am 100% happy with how my wheels turned out. Following my wheels is my suspension setup. You guys already saw from the first clip of the video, my car is bagged. It is on Airlift 3P, and I am very happy with it. Following the suspension, I have rear lower control arms so that I can adjust my camber, as well as rear tow arms. And in the front, the reason why I was able to obtain this camber is because I slotted my struts. If you're curious on how I did that, check out my videos. I made a whole vlog about slotting my struts for camber. In case you're wondering how much camber I'm actually running, I'm running about -10 degrees all around. And yes, I know that might be a lot to you guys, but this is the only way you can get fender to lip on a wide body FRS. It's insanely hard to do so, especially with this rally backer kit. Here are some accessories that are on my car, such as this fender fin right here. This is just an eBay fender fins. I'm pretty sure I got it for like $100. These are 2017 GT86/BRZ taillights. I think they look amazing. I've gone through like 5 sets of taillights and I like this one. And I think I'm keeping this for a while because I think the red really complements the blue. Next up is the most gnarly thing on the car. It's the thing that gets either the most hate or the most love. It is my custom exhaust. As you can see, this is my custom exhaust with pie cuts made by the one and only Nick Abel. I went to Portland from Seattle just to get this exhaust made, and it is a full straight pipe except for 3 mufflers. With these cars, since they are NA, when you straight pipe them, they sound obnoxious, and I didn't want to have that sound, so I had him put in 3 vibrant resonators, and they sound great. It has a deep tone and everything I could possibly want. Following the cat back, I have my Tomei unequal length titanium headers, as well as my Tomei front pipe and over pipe. So it's basically just a straight shot from the block back, except for the resonators. The resonators allow me to calm the exhaust down just a bit and deepen the tone. If you guys are looking for a custom exhaust, make sure to get some resonators or else you're gonna sound freaking obnoxious, and you don't want that. Now that we have all the exterior parts listed out, let's move on to the interior. So the most noticeable thing about my interior are my seats. Don't mind how dirty it is. Let's just ignore that. These seats are Brom Racing Elite R seats. I reached out to them to see if they were able to do some custom seats for me because I've been looking everywhere and I can't find white racing seats, and I really wanted white. They were able to help with that, and they gave me a full custom set of Brom Elite R racing seats. They look amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Surprisingly, these don't really get that dirty. If you look, they're still pretty white. So for all the haters that are saying this is gonna get dirty every time I step in the car, nope. I've been sitting in this so many times and it's still sparkly clean. Let's move on to my steering wheel setup. So this is a D&D. Shout out to D&D, they are also a sponsor. This is my D&D steering wheel setup. This is their basic race steering wheel, followed by their D&D quick release and short hub. I almost forgot the most important thing about this car. I get tons of DMs almost every day asking me, Derek, what color is your car wrapped? Well, sorry to break it to you guys, this is paint. I believe that paint is 100 times better than wrap. It will kill any wrap any day. Paint can be cut and buffed. You can make it look like glass. Wrap will always have imperfections and orange peel that you cannot fix, which is why I decided to go with a showroom quality paint job. This is a custom blue paint job, as you can see. It's hard to really pick up how bright and vibrant this blue really is. On camera, it either looks like World Rally blue or it looks like teal or turquoise. Well, if you guys see it in person, you guys will know that it is neither of those. It's like a really rich and vibrant blue. I wish you guys could see what it looks like in person, but unfortunately, some of you guys are across the world. This paint job and the body work was about $10,000. And you guys might think that I'm crazy for spending that much, but every time I look at the car, I am amazed at how it looks like. The hidden hardware, the paint color, and everything. So as long as it makes me happy, that's all that matters. So when you guys are building your car, what everyone says about your car and how you should build it, do what you think is best and will make you happy. That's my #1 advice to every single guy out there that wants to build their car. Don't think about other people's opinion and only worry about your own. With that being said, that wraps up the build list. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. We got the exterior, we got the interior, we got the wheel and suspension setup, and we got the exhaust setup. Now let's move on to how much everything cost me. The car was about $22,000. The wide body kit was about $2,600. The diffuser was about $500. The spoiler was about $500. The wheels were about $4,000. The air suspension was about $3,600. The PVM lower control arms was about $400. The tow arms was around, I want to say $200. The aim gain front end setup was about $2,000 with the bumper as well as the accessories. The hood was about $950. The headlights were $400. The taillights I got for a steal, which I got for $300 for OEM BRZ taillights. Shout out to whoever sold it to me, I forgot who it was. The exhaust setup from headers all the way back was about $2,000. And these seats, I don't know if I'm able to tell you guys how much I got it for because I am sponsored. If you were to buy just normal Brom Elite R seats, they're gonna run you about $800 plus the frames and rails and stuff, and that's gonna be another like $300, but they don't come in white. They only did it because of my sponsorship with them, so unfortunately you guys won't be able to get the same seats. Let's see what else I'm missing. Oh, the steering wheel setup. So this steering wheel setup retails at about $500. The lug nuts were about $200. And I'm not gonna even count tires and stuff because that's just regular maintenance that you have to do on your regular car anyways. The fender fins were about $100. I think that pretty much wraps it up. After doing the calculations, I spent about $45,000 on this car. I think I'm missing some stuff because I did this calculation before and it was about $50,000. So if I forget anything, I'll leave it down in the description down below. But that pretty much wraps up the build list. Let me know if you guys have any other questions you guys want me to answer about this car down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the build breakdown of my Scion FRS. Hopefully you guys are building an FRS or BRZ of your own because they are fabulous cars. There's tons of aftermarket support out there and you can pretty much make this car whatever you want it to be. A track car, a stance car, an everyday car. It's very versatile. So if you guys are thinking about getting one, please go ahead and buy yourself an FRS or a BRZ. It doesn't matter. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Shout out to everyone that stuck around to the last second of the video. Here is a little surprise. My friend Stefan shot a full cinematic of the FRS. Enjoy.
You don't know me like that. You got a problem, you can meet me out back. Look, I don't mean to be a sound rash, just hear me out. We don't need a beef about facts, cause yeah, I be down flat every other week until I bounce back. Is it me or am I just trapped in my wizardry? It appear to be really just that, dog, my life crazy. I'm a Leo, just being like God made me. I'm a Leo, feeling like James Baldwin. Got a couple problems, player, I face all of them. Said he got a problem, guess that I got more of them. Hit you with my paws, dog, all 4 of them. But I'd rather be more cautious. From the 4 corners, moving like Transformers. Nandez, that's the homie, yeah, that's my best friend. We gon' ride all the way to Death's entrance, through the other side, all the way to Death's ending. It's a couple ways you could go to face death. First time I saw him, he told me to stay fresh. Second time I saw him, he told me I stay blessed. Third time I saw him, I told him I see you next, big flex. What a mess. Even feel like the best, depressed. If I know me, why do I gotta guess? I inspected it, what did you expect? I'm connecting the dots, dog, and my plug is the www.com. Show me love, I'ma reciprocate it, it's not hard. If it's yours, you can keep it, whatever, there's no charge.